Hi guys, it's Marley. Welcome back. I am here today to do the Luxury Addict Tag. I was tagged by the lovely Lux-topia Tania to do this tag, and I've seen this tag done several times here on YouTube and had very specific answers in my head as I was looking at the videos. But I'm fresh, new to YouTube, and so I never branched out to do that myself. But since she asked, I will oblige. I have the questions here on my cell phone here, so I'm going to be looking down, reading them, and give you my answers. So first, let me say before this gets started, I am not here to make enemies. I'm here to make friends. So I hope you guys or anyone hears my answers about at least one of these questions here. That makes me a little bit nervous that I could offend someone. So that is not my intention to do. So hopefully no one will get offended by these, and enough people have done this tag that maybe it's probably hit something that someone has that that you guys will see it and take it with a grain of salt. So let's jump in and get started. The first question is, what was your first designer piece? My first designer piece that I consider designer is this watch. And I don't, if it shows up here, it is a Gucci watch. The 7900 is what it says on the back. M.1, and that was my first designer piece. And actually at the time that I got this, my husband and he got the male's version, and then I got this version. Since then I have moved on from this smaller face watch. I'm more attracted to the larger face watches, and so there, every once in a while I'll go back and pick this watch up and wear it. But this was my first designer piece. And what do you consider your best investment is the second question. And I have that here. And for me, it is not a handbag or a wallet. It is my Burberry trench coat. And I was just sitting here thinking about how long have I had this trench coat. And I'm wanting to say I've had this trench coat for over 5 years now. And it is just as good now as it was when I first got it. I wanted this trench for years before I had it. And I wanted this style here, because even though the Burberry trench, I mean, it's something that a lot of people like, and a lot of people have invested money into getting. I didn't want mine to be like everyone else's. Even though I wanted the same type of jacket, I didn't want mine to be exactly the same. So when I saw this one that had just a little something extra, it has the leather here on the top. I don't know, I can't remember what these things are called on the jacket. And then it also has the leather around the sleeve of the jacket. And then on the tie of the jacket, the closure here is also in leather. I fell in love with this jacket, and and so did my husband. So when he saw it on me, we both were like, yep, that's the one. And so we got it. So we left the store with it, and I have not looked back. It is just turned out to be something that has been such a staple in my wardrobe. I live in an area where coats are required. Coats and jackets are required. I can even wear this jacket in the fall, winter, and spring. So it has really been something that I have enjoyed having. I have not seen any other person around me with, and that kind of seems to be the trend for me. I like things that are just a little bit different, even though it could be, you know, a Burberry trench is, you know, a lot of people have these, but around me and not a lot of people have this kind of Burberry trench. So that answers that question for me. Yes. And number 3 is, what is your criteria when looking to buy a piece? For me, it needs to stand out a little bit. It needs to be a little different. It needs to be eye-catching. I am someone who loves clothes, fashion, coats, shoes, those types of things. And over the years, I've had a lot of those things. And so at this point, for me to invest a lot of money into something, it needs to be just a little bit different. I don't like to see something that I have on a lot of people. And so the pieces that I invest my money into need to stand out just a little bit and offer just a little something different to me. And the 4th question is, what has been your stupidest, most regrettable purchase? I thought about this one as well. I don't have one. If I purchased something in the past and it didn't quite suit me, I returned it. And so I don't have anything that, you know, that falls into this category that I regret purchasing or I consider a stupid purchase. I don't have anything like that. But as I think about it, hold on, there might be an answer to that. I got into YouTube some years ago, and I've always loved makeup as well. But as I continued to watch more people's channels, I indulged in a lot of makeup. And so I have a lot of makeup that I regret purchasing. You know, I now have to force myself to, okay, move on to the next. Let's move on to the next. And so I have, that's probably something that I regret doing, spending so much money on these makeup items that, you know, because I'm constantly wanting to change, but I put a lot of money into it. So I kind of feel like I need to force myself to use up things before I can purchase something else. And the next one, if you have sold any of your luxury goods, have you ever had seller's regret? I've not sold any items. I don't have anything that, like I said, on number 4, have a stupid investment. I don't have one of those. So if I have something that I'm no longer wanting anymore, my daughter's coming of the age where she'll take it and she wants it. So I just pass my things that I am no longer using down to her. Number 6 is, what is a piece that you think everyone needs or should have? I think everyone needs and should have that certain item, whether it's a handbag or a wallet or a pair of shoes, that when you wear it, you put it on, you grab it, you look at it, it just makes you feel good. For me, I have this. This is a wallet that I got a couple of years ago. It is the Louie Vuitton Insolite wallet in the multicolor noir. Whenever I get this wallet out to use it, it just makes me happy. I look at this wallet and I am so proud to own it because I think it's beautiful. So I'll just, I'm sure most of you have seen it by now because it went through a craze of this because it is no longer being made. And but I see it because it is beautiful to me. And so I think every woman needs to have something that, whether it's a coat and they put it on, they just feel good. They grab a wallet and they look in their handbags and they see that wallet and it just, inside it makes you smile. So I think everyone should have a piece that they have wanted for a while and then they got it and they're proud to own it. So I don't have any one specific thing, but this is the thing for me. I know I've seen several people mention the Louie Vuitton pochettes and the clays and those things like that. And I do agree. I think if you're going to be have something in a collection, those are all nice things to have as well. But it should be something that makes you happy or makes you smile. So that's my answer on that. Then number 7. This is the question that kind of had me a little worried about doing this tag. It says, what is the piece that you think is overhyped? Okay, so to me, the piece that, there are a couple of things that kind of stand out to me the very first time I heard this question, and they are the Chanel Espadrilles and the Louie Vuitton shawls. To me, the Louie Vuitton shawl, it's overhyped considering that it is a piece that you purchase and you get it in most every video that I've seen where someone is reviewing that particular scarf. They're talking about the snags. I just don't think that those scarves shawls should snag like that. I think that's a flaw with that material that they're using. It's something, because a lot of times people say with their first wear or second wear they got a snag, and I just think to overhype that item, considering it's something that's going to kind of be ruined a little bit after the first time that you wear it, I think it's overhyped. The next thing, like I said, are those Chanel Espadrilles. It's all personal preference. This, it's my style. You could have, have a pair and, that's what works for your style. That those shoes just don't work for my style. I've tried them on and I've seen several pictures of them on Instagram. And what I don't like about them is how they relax in the back. I've seen people wearing them, maybe because they wear them a lot, because they're so comfortable, but how they relax in the back, and it just the leather kind of folds down a little bit on the heel. I don't like that look. And so, but they definitely have a cult following here on YouTube, and I just don't see it. I think they're beautiful shoes and I can appreciate them, but I just think they're a little bit overhyped, in my opinion. And the last question is, what is on your wish list? Okay, the thing that's on my wish list is a pair of sunglasses from Louie Vuitton. There is a pair that to me, when I put them on, it's like when I put that jacket on. I just feel pulled together. I just love them. But they are quite a bit of money, and I'm trying to talk myself down from investing that kind of money in them, even though to me, you know, sunglasses you can wear all 4 seasons of every year the sun comes out. So that's something that's on my wish list. I am wanting to get another wallet. I think I want to look at the Louie Vuitton Clement's wallet in the empreinte leather, or the Carusi. I've seen that one before in the compact Carusi in the empreinte leather that I was this close to getting, and I waited. So that's on my wish list. The Clement's is on my wish list. Handbag, you know, that's on my wish list. I'm not necessarily a handbag lover per se. I think every woman should have a beautiful handbag to complete her outfit. I mean, I see women here on YouTube and out on Instagram, and they have these gorgeous handbags, and it just pulls the outfit together, in my opinion, and it all goes together. So I would like to have one myself. I would like to own a Cartier love ring as well. So that's on my radar for things to in the future. I don't want to buy that love ring myself, so I'd like for that to come from my husband. And so I don't know. These are just wish list items that I have. So I don't know when, you know, these things will come into my life. So I'm not, you know, focused in on making one thing happen before the other. But those are things that I have on my wish list as well. So, oh, one other thing that's on my wish list is a black version of this trench coat. I love the color of this one. I'm glad that I got this one to be my first one, but I also would like to have that one in black. So, who knows which one's going to come first. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video today, and hopefully I didn't offend anyone if anyone has these things. But would you please subscribe to this channel, help me to grow it, and thanks Tanya for tagging me to do this video. It was a lot of fun thinking about it. So hopefully you guys liked it, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.